I I'm kind of pissed off. I recently just saw that Nintendo was gonna end their Wi-Fi servers for the Nintendo Wii. I guess because it's an old system, they're not gonna keep updating it. They're not gonna make it, user friendly anymore since it's an old system and everybody should go buy the Wii U, I guess. So they're stopping the internet service. That's what I heard. So I'm gonna look into this a little more. I'm not 100% on everything, but I just want to say that I'm just very disappointed in the company. I don't get why they just keep doing this. They're making all these mistakes. I could go on my PlayStation 2 and I can go online, even though there's like nobody on it. But I could go online for that. I still can. There's still servers because PlayStation is dedicated to their customers. I'm not really picking any sides. I'm just throwing it out there. I have an Xbox. I play Left 4 Dead. I can still play Left 4 Dead. There's an Xbox One out. I can still play it. But now Nintendo is shutting down their internet servers for the Wii. Why? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I really don't get why they would do something so stupid. It just pisses a lot of people off, and I'm just getting tired of the company. It's first they don't release Flipnote for the 3DS in America, which is the reason I was gonna get a 3DS, but I never got it because it didn't come out, and I'm not gonna get it if it doesn't come out. That was the best. That was really the only thing I ever did on the I play games, but that's what I love to do on it, and I love when people make their animations and they, everybody just gets creative, and these whole cool concepts that people just started posting on YouTube and all that, making videos, and they can't even do that anymore and they brought down the service for that too. You can't even post your things online anymore. It's ridiculous. I think you can still do it if you use your SD card, but that's not even the point. It's just that they're not, trying to relate with the customers, and I think Nintendo's dying. They lost their touch, and I'm just like super upset that I just heard this because, even though I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna go online and play my Wii, because I was playing it last week, but they still should have it available. Not everybody want to buy Wii U, and people still play Wii games, so I don't understand why they would do that. Just Nintendo letting down their customers again, and I'm tired of these companies just ruling over the customers when we're the ones that make it possible that you're a company. They would not be possible without us, the people who are buying their crap. And I think people are starting to realize that we don't have to go through this and buy all this and go through this bad customer service if we're not going to get anything in return. We're going to get weak service. We're going to get subpar games, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I don't understand why they have to put people through this when they know they don't have to. I don't know who's the marketing person or whatever, but they need to fire them, get somebody new, get somebody competitive. They're not competitive anymore. They're just not. I wasn't even thinking about buying a Wii U until I heard Mario Kart 8 was coming out and Smash Bros. The only game they really made, a big deal about, that everybody was just hype about. That was really the only hype. When I saw the Wii U, I was like, what the hell is this? This looks retarded. Oh, God. I'm going to take that part out. I don't want to say it. I'm going to bleep it out. And it's just, I don't get it. I really don't understand how they have all these cool concepts, but they want to release it late. They want to release it years after when people lost their interest in it. the 3DS came out, what, 3 years ago? 3 years ago? And I was not even thinking about getting it until Flip Note came out, and it still haven't. If they release it in Japan, but what's good? What good does that do to me? I don't really prosper from that, not having it and somebody else having it in Japan. And it's stupid. I just don't understand why they want to do that to their customers when they don't have to. When they know they don't have to, they can make better apps, make it more user friendly, and they want to stay in a box. At least I could say Xbox, they'll charge for their live and whatever, and they'll overcharge and they'll do all this unfair stuff. But people still play it. Why? Because they've got better service. And I'm not saying, Xbox is better, but Xbox is doing a better job than Nintendo, and so is PlayStation. That's why they're the top competitors, and Nintendo is just, oh, that's just for kids. Only little kids play the Nintendo. No grown people play Nintendo. Like, you wouldn't see an adult seriously trying to play a Nintendo. Only little kids. That's kind of just the stigma that Nintendo bought themselves for no reason when they know they could do a lot better. But, I guess the third place is always the best for Nintendo, so I don't really care anymore until they start making some changes that are worthy of even looking at. Because honestly, I seen people even try to start movements for Nintendo. I'm like, why do people have to go through this? People have to start a movement just to get their voice heard. Nintendo should have an open ear for these people, so so they can know what to improve and make better for the next games and next releases. But they're not doing that. They're just not, and it's pissing a lot of people off. I hope they get their shit together, because honestly, I'm pretty fed up with Nintendo. I used to be a big Nintendo fan. I was like, yeah, Nintendo's awesome. I still like Nintendo. I like the games, but right now they're not doing anything for anybody. They're not being good. They're not being a good company by listening to us, the customers. Although we're annoying, they should always listen to us because we're buying it. Simple as that. We give them money for their company. Simple as that. Without us, they're nothing. Without any company without their customers is nothing. It's just a concept. They wouldn't even launch without their customers buying anything. And this is how they want to treat their customers, by shutting down their servers and giving the people a more difficult time than they already have. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but you guys are just messing up, and I don't even have anything else to say. Tell me how you guys feel in the comments below, because I honestly just don't know what's gonna happen for Nintendo.